What is up, hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto. We hack all of our Web3 and gaming education. If you guys are brand new here, slap a like on this video, gets it out to more people, and be subscribed with notifications on for my next fire video. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be going over the top 10 projects in Web3 that I'm excited about at GDC. I will be there. I'm going to be walking around to all the different booths, going to be doing some interviews. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to meet a bunch of the builders out there. And to start off, I want to say that the Web3 momentum here is pretty substantial. There are a lot of awesome projects, and just because I don't mention them in this video, they are still amazing. First and foremost, as the Web3 gaming influencer of the year in 2021 and 2022, it is my duty to tell you the top Web3 projects going to the largest game developer conference in the world in San Francisco. And being there in person is going to make it extra special for me to showcase the builders and also just talk to so many different people out there that are in the gaming industry. So shout out to CryptoStash, who I tied for the belt in 2022 for the gaming influencer of the year in Web3. For this video, let's dive into the first project that I am most excited about. And obviously it is Sandstorm, the gaming infrastructure platform. Sandstorm is a platform that allows gaming developers, especially indie studios, to generate more revenue. There's a bunch of different components to it, but ultimately tracking the ROI for their investors, internal team members, sponsors, all those different types of people that will need to invest in a platform like a new game or a new title. So that is key to the foundation of Sandstorm, is making developers more money. At its core, that is what we're trying to do. Also, the links to everything will be in the description below. All these different projects, their Twitters and everything will be tagged so you guys can follow them and show them some love. Next up, we have Metag Gravity. Metag Gravity is basically a game engine empowering a lot of different Web3 builders. And my favorite ones are Star Atlas. We have had the founder of Star Atlas on this channel before, interviewing him way long ago, before the launch was announced of Star Atlas. On top of that, they are working with Wilder World. Now, Wilder World has been in development for many years now. I remember talking to a couple people about that project back in New York City at NFT NYC a couple years ago, and there hasn't been much announcements there, so I'm excited to see this collab happen with Metag Gravity. And they are going to be releasing a super massive MMO, which is exciting to know that all these Web3 projects are working together. All boats rise, ladies and gentlemen. We work together. We try to get this out to more people. So Metag Gravity with Star Atlas and Wilder World is number 2. 3 is the Gala Games Hackathon. Now, I have talked about Gala many times in the past, was an early investor in them, and very exciting things that they're working on. A lot of different components going on with Gala, but their hackathon is going to be sick. And Bitbender Brink is driving that a lot on social media. So shout out to him for doing that. And they are partnered with Alienware and AWS on this. That's right. Those are mega brands in the gaming space. So it's really cool to see Gala bridging the Web 2 gaming and Web 3 gaming spaces with these big collaborative efforts with AWS and Alienware. Next up, we have Avalanche. Now, I've been chatting with the Avalanche gaming team on Telegram and really bullish on the subnet model. Actually, I was in New Orleans last weekend and talked to a really ride or die Avalanche supporter named Nick, and it was so fun going into all the different things that are getting built on Avalanche. There's so many cool things on these subnet components that they have working, and I love the ecosystem there. But a key thing that Avalanche is announcing at GDC, they kind of leaked it a little bit beforehand, but MapleStory, which is a huge game, they are migrating from Polygon to Avalanche. Now, why is this a big deal? So Polygon, I'm a big bull on Polygon, have been for a long time, built a lot of components around Sandstorm's infrastructure on Polygon. But ultimately, when games are moving and they're trying to find where they're most wanted and they're most rewarded and where the biggest pockets of users are, they're going to go to wherever that is. And Avalanche is doing a fantastic job of financing, getting people interested in these games within their ecosystem before they're even migrating over. And this is a great example. Next up, we have Arbitrum. I'm a big bullish believer in L2s and recent developments with the Denkin release on Ethereum. This is going to be a big one. Arbitrum's booth, where you're able to go and play games that are on Arbitrum, is awesome. I'm super excited to play Pirate Nation and also Battle Plan. Shout out to those developers. They've done a crazy good job of getting it out there. And Arbitrum's done a great job too recently with just pushing this out there, getting it in front of people at GDC. And this is the cross-pollination event of Web3 gaming of the year. Every year, this is the biggest event in San Francisco for gaming, and it's really exciting to see that Arbitrum is going to be there pushing this out to the masses and having the games available, ready to play. I just made a video that I'll link below for you guys to check out that is playable games is the key part here. So all of these developers have been rushing to get playable games live for GDC specifically, because wherever you get the developers, you win. And these L1s, L2s, like your Avalanches, your Arbitrums, your Polygons, all of these are working hard to show that it's possible. And we need to all be happy that they're doing that because it brings more people into the Web3. Next up, an actual game itself, BR1 Infinite. I saw these guys on social media and followed them after I saw the GDC announcement being shared around. And boy, this is a really fun concept, kill to earn. So it's a shooter game where you basically earn tokens as you're going through and killing. And I think it is a fun concept. I really like that idea. And the ownership within these games is just very, very new, everyone. Like, I think it's super important and critical to understand that this is a paradigm shift with the technology that this is all being built on, where you're able to earn something that you truly own. And this isn't the case with something like a Fortnite skin that's making hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars for Epic Games. This is owned by the players. So it is a fantastic, awesome concept that everybody should be paying attention to. And for the developers watching this, it's definitely worth tinkering with all of these L2s and all of these L1s that are trying to bring you over to just try it, to just try the technology out and deploy new games all over it. Next up, we have the Crypto Unicorns booth. Really excited to see this coming out. I've been a fan of this for a while. I've been following them. I think I've covered them on a previous video at one point as one of the top rated games. So bullish on seeing their booth and going up to them, talking to them, getting to know them a little bit. Really excited about. Now, next up, we have the Sui Gaming Summit. This is like a side event where a lot of developers are going to be going to it to learn how to build on Sui. And this is another one of those examples that I was just mentioning where it's a L1 where people are trying to bring developers over to bring that development expertise for games being built on top of it. So love the fact that they're doing a summit along with all of these other ones. You know, Gala Games is doing a fantastic job of bringing developers in, sponsors that are huge and collaborators that are huge into the ecosystem here. So every single one of these is a win. Once again, no one's better than the other. It's just cool to see the level of collaboration that's going on. Next up, we have Slingshot DAO. I can't emphasize this enough that having a platform like Slingshot DAO that's decentralized, that allows for builders to go on there, put an idea up for a game, get it funded by the DAO, and have it developed, released, and then all of the contributors gain revenue from that game. That is a huge groundbreaking concept. And full disclosure, I am a contributor to that DAO. Love the Slingshot DAO, and I'm really bullish on it. This starting with Roblox, but it is an endless possibility there where you're able to scale this up over the next few years into multiple different types of games, like your Fortnites with the UEFN concepts that are out now for developers. So there's just so much cool earning potential for contributors and for developers to get funding to actually deploy new titles across different platforms, starting with Roblox. Stuff, we have a couple blue chip games that I'm super excited about. Now, Metalcore, I'm a big fan of Metalcore. I have been for a long time. I've been following them since day one. Went to an event with them in Miami back in the day, back in like 2021. And we were talking about everything that was going on with Metalcore and just really exciting things coming out of Metalcore, as well as a new CEO that's really bullish and very exciting, John Chen. So very excited to meet with them, talk to them, see how they're doing, see how the growth is going. And I believe they just closed a round from some awesome investors that I am very familiar with. We share investors with them at Sandstorm. So really eager to see what they got going on at GDC. Now, last and most certainly not least is Shrapnel. My man Crypto Stash is big into Shrapnel. A lot of people have messaged me about Shrapnel for updates and everything like that. They will be at GDC. I'm not sure if they have a booth or not, but I am eager to meet with the team, talk to them, see what they're working on, and just get an update from them. So overall, it is a very exciting event for Web3. If you are not in Web3 gaming, that's perfectly okay. This is an exciting event for you anyways, because this is an attempt to bring non-Web3 developers into the ecosystem. If you can attract a couple different new developers to your L1 or your L2, you win, because you're able to get new products built on your technology and you get to attract new users. And Ronin Network has done an incredible job of this, where they had Pixels launch only a couple months ago, and it's already hit 1 million daily active users. And to put that into context, most of these games don't even reach tens of thousands of users, let alone 1 million daily. So seeing Pixels launch on Ronin was a great example of attracting a good developer team to the network of Ronin, and then having people actually deploy awesome games on top of it and attract a bunch of users. So sticky games being built on L1s and L2s in this industry is huge. It's make or break. So I'm really excited for this conference. It's going to be huge. If you guys see me there, come say hi, what's up? We'd love to talk to you guys. And to recap, the top ones that I'm excited about: Sandstorm, the gaming infrastructure platform for developers; Metag Gravity, and Wilder World and Star Atlas with their supermassive collab; the Gala Games Hackathon; Avalanche, very excited for their MapleStory announcement and their presence in booth, their Arbitrum booth, where they're talking about all the different games like Pirate Nation and Battle Plan; BR1 Infinite, the kill to earn game on the Web3 platform; Crypto Unicorns, excited to see their booth there; the SUI Gaming Summit, I'm going to stop by, see what's going on there, how many people are building on that one; the Slingshot DAO, super excited to be meeting with the team there, just talking about all the progress with tens of thousands of users now and people building out these games in Roblox to share through the DAO in that revenue. Shrapnel, awesome game, excited to meet with them. Metalcore, awesome game, excited to meet with them. So that is it for this video. If you guys like games and Web3, smack a like on this video, and all the links will be in the description below. So give these people some love, show them some love, and definitely be sure to be subscribed for the next video here, because there's going to be some awesome reviews from GDC that I'm going to cover here on the channel exclusively. So that is it. I will see you here on the next episode of Hack Crypto.